So today in this video, I'm gonna show you guys some iPhone 12 and 12 Pro cases. But today, just today, I received the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone 12 mini models. We're gonna be able to take a look at those cases too as well. So in case you guys missed my video, I unboxed all the iPhone 12 colors. I'll throw a link in the description down below. And also I unboxed the Pacific Blue and Gold of the iPhone 12 Pro. Make sure you guys check out those two videos. But without further ado, let's just get right into it. So here are the Casetify cases. I like to call this the Kylie Jenner case because almost every selfie that she takes on her iPhone, she has this case on, and they show nothing but love on the channel. They send out these cases for me to check out. I'm not sponsored or anything, but just, hey, new iPhone's coming out. You want to check out these cases? I was like, sure. The best thing about this case, you can customize a text on the bottom. So in this case, they put SS. That's my first name and my last name. This is for the 6.1-inch model. I have an iPhone 12 in the color white. Slapping them on, very simple, and voila. And here's how it looked with the midnight blue, Pacific Blue. I keep on calling this midnight blue. And yeah, that's nice. But it could be hard to see the text, but you can change the color to any color that you like, red, green, whatever the case may be. Shout out to Flossie Carter, you have that razivity going on. Although I still recommend a screen protector because you don't want any scratches on your screen. But yeah, you have your buttons, your cutouts on the bottom, and your covered volume up and down. And you have your mute switch, which is very easy to access. Here's this one here, so it's like you're shipping it out to somebody. This is a very cute case though, I ain't gonna lie. Because it's like you're sending out a phone, but then you have the shipping label there. That's pretty cool though. And you can showcase the color of your phone. Now, I do have all the iPhone 12 colors, but it'll take me 30 minutes just to showcase all the colors. But you guys gotta just use your imagination. It doesn't matter if you have the 12 or the 12 Pro, these cases will fit. You guys can see it says Sean. That's my name, but you could put any text you like. Yeah, this camera one is hard. This camera one is just so dope. You guys see that? Very clean. I'm gonna throw a link in the description to the Casetify cases. If you use my code or the link in the description, you get 15% off. Like I said, this isn't sponsored, but that is an affiliate link. I get a small commission if you use my code, but you also get a discount too, so it's a big win for both of us. Next up, we have Pataka. Pataka showed nothing but love on the channel, and they send me pretty much every iPhone case every year, and I stand by their product. I did purchase one of the Magsafe cases for my iPhone 10, but then they sent out the iPhone 11 Pro Max one. And I also purchased the Air Almi. I'll throw a link in the description to that. That's the best way to charge your iPhone, in my opinion. They have their cases here for the iPhone 12. This is the 6.1-inch. Take a look at the back of the box. This is thin and protective, so this is bulletproof material. You have metal plates embedded, so this is gonna be for the car mount, the mag mount. I use this in my car all the time to magnetically put up my iPhone. It is wireless charging friendly. This is extremely light, extremely thin, and you have that Omid fiber. Pataka did change their logo. I think this is so much better than the OG logo. Let me take this one out the case. Yeah, so this was their old logo. I see what they was doing with that, but this one here is just a lot more better. All right, so this is for the 6.1-inch. This is for the blue one. So if you get in the midnight blue iPhone 12, or if you have it already, this is gonna be perfect. And right away, this is so sick. All right, so you have your instructions right here on the side. And can we sit down and appreciate the presentation on this? Like, you got a magnetic close. Wow. Okay, so this is the case. And I love this boxy design. That's more of the iPhone 12 thing. You do have some flyers here, some paper, and you have your sticky. So if you want to remove any dust or debris, you have that. And that's it. No screen protector. It is what it is. This is going to complement really well if you have the Pacific Blue iPhone, which every day I'm starting to fall in love with the Pacific Blue iPhone 12 Pro. It's just so sick. And here's how it looks side by side. I tried so many ways to have the best lighting for this video, so I hope you guys can see it properly. But I would say this is 1-to-1. So let's put it on. just clips right on. Oop, let's get the top, let's get the corners. And yeah, this is sick. Now, this is not gonna be a case for everybody just because you don't have no razivity. Shout out to Floss. I know I'm stealing his words, but you don't have no lip protection, no screen protectant. So you will have to get a screen protector if you want that protection. Think of this case as a, you want to protect the back of your phone, not really protecting the screen. But I just love the way how this looks and feels. And that's one of the things why I love about Pataka, the ecosystem and just the texture on the back. Like I had this for a whole year and it still feels just as good. Like Pataka is expensive, but the material that you're getting out of this is just remarkable. It just feels so good. And having that blue color in the blue case, it really goes along really well. Really nice case. I really do love this case. And the design of the iPhone 12, having it boxy, it just gives you that securement. I said securement. Let's take a look at the black one. And I do have the gold iPhone here. And I was reading a lot of the comments. People were saying that the gold looks just like white, like a muted white. Just doing a quick little comparison. That is not the case. The gold really does look like gold. But I can see why some people would say it's white because if you hold it over the sun and the light, Apple definitely did got the gold right this year. All right, so here's the black one. Same exact presentation. Trying to move fast through this video because I have a lot of cases to go through. Pretty much same exact thing. Okay, make sure all the corners are snapped into place. There we go. Yeah, you guys see that? It's like that gold and that black. I don't know, gold and black is always one of my favorite color combination. I'm pretty sure it's like that for everybody. But when you get a black case with a gold phone, it just screams luxury. The gold always screams luxury, but this is just taking it to a whole nother level. And especially that carbon fiber and that gold, this is so sick. Let's say you have the blue iPhone 12, not the Pacific blue, just the standard blue here. And this will fit perfectly. Fits on just like a glove. And yeah, honestly, I like the midnight or the Pacific blue. I like the Pacific blue better because the blue in this, it just goes along better compared to this. But for the most part, it'll still look good. And yeah, this phone is so much more lighter than the Pro, I must say. Now, I'm gonna be honest, the Magsafe is a little wonky. It's a hit or miss. I think you gotta probably get the sweet spot going. But yeah, it works. But I think you gotta be in a certain position because the case is magnets already. So you got to be looking for the sweet spot, try to aim for the center, and it should be able to charge just fine. Yeah, so you gotta find that sweet spot because this entire case has magnets. And most likely with the Casetify case, it's gonna support wireless charge, but the magnet is not as strong. Something to keep in mind of, is not gonna be as strong, but it'll still work. It's gonna be a lot looser compared to not having a case on your phone. We got the Pataka mag card sleeve. So this is competing with Apple, I guess. And the beauty thing about this, it attaches right in the back of your phone, just like Apple. Arguably, I like this better than the Apple because the Apple one only has one sleeve. This, you have multiple slots, so you can put your Apple card in there, and you can put your driver's license, whatever the case may be, and it's just right there on the back of your iPhone 12. Now, will this work on a regular Pataka case if you have the iPhone 11? The answer is yes. You don't have to get the iPhone 12 just to get this. It's going to work on your predecessor. Pataka stay killing it, and this is no exception. They're raising the bar yet again. All right, guys, let me clean my palette here. The desk is starting to be a little messy. Yeah. So I have a box, literally a full box of all these cases. Let's take it one step at a time. So SUPCASE, they send me out all their cases, all the colors, all the variations. And this is for the 5.4-inch iPhone. And this is for the mini. I happen to have an iPhone 12 mini right here in hand. Now, this is a dummy unit though, but it feels really nice in the hands though. Really does. And it looks legit too. I cannot wait to unbox the iPhone 12 mini. I might do the same thing again like the iPhone 12, get all the colors so you guys can see, but it's exactly the same colors. But yeah, here's the SUPCASE for the mini. And it looks good. You still have that protection. Lip protection is, you have a little lip protection, but I still recommend a screen protector. Your side button is covered, your volume up and down covered, but your mute switch, very easy to access. And your speaker grills cut out, and you have your lightning. Fortunately, I cannot test out the Magsafe, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna work because the case is thin enough. And I say this all the time, stop buying those out of boxes, spending a lot of money on those cases. You can pick this case up, reasonably priced. You have a built-in kickstand on this. SUPCASE is taking over the case game, man. I'm telling you guys. And you have maximum lip protection. This is gonna be a little bit of a pain to take out on and off, but if you work in the field, construction, you're gonna need to pick up a case like this. So to install this case, you gotta take the screen portion. You put that on there first. So you take this rubber part, put it in, you make sure you line up all the buttons. So yeah, this is a case, once it's on there, it's on there. I wouldn't even be fighting with it every day. So yeah, this is a very protective case. You have a screen protector, your buttons are covered, your mute switch is even covered, but you have a flap, and then you can flip it up and down. You have a flap for your lightning port on the bottom, your speaker grills open, and you even have a built-in kickstand. So if you want to watch a movie or use it as a clock, as an alarm clock, you could do so just like that. And you have this belt buckle. So if you want to put it on your side, which a lot of people like doing, you have that option to do so. So you just put it on your waist and you're good to go. This is a perfect example on why you don't need to spend a lot of money on a UAG case, out of box. This is it. This is protection. Face ID, I'm sure is gonna work because the sensors and cutouts are precisely cut. Now, in terms of wireless charge, I can't test it out because this is a dummy unit. But hey, let's move on. If you combine these two colors, it's like a day-night difference, but it could complement each other well because you have this light blue and then you have this blue. So different shades. And yeah, that looks nice. Even though it's a different shade of red here, a lot of people don't like the red this year, it still looks good. So you have a simple clear TPU case, and this is for the Max. So I do have a 12 Pro Max here. This is a dummy unit. You can put it on there, snap it right into place. And now, look, you showcase the color of your phone, and you have your buttons covered. Your mute switch is exposed, but it's very easy to flip up and down. Your side button covered, and you have your speaker grills cut out on the bottom as well as your lightning. And yeah, this is a simple case if you want to showcase the color of your phone. In terms of screen protection or lip protection, it's not as crazy as the previous case we just saw, but you have medium screen protection. All right, let's see what this one is about. This one, okay, so this one here is like a hybrid between this case and that heavy duty case that we just saw. So this is a two-part case, but it's still thin. They kept the thinness. And if you want to take it out, you're going to have to take this part out. And this is for the 6.1 inch, so we can actually get a real iPhone 12. And I like cases like this because you don't need to go out and buy a screen protector. You're already protected already. But cases like these, if you want to take on and off, it's going to be a pain. So if you like switching out cases, this could be a little annoying, but this is how it looks for the 6.1 inch iPhone 12 and the 12 Pro. Let's test out the Magsafe. Okay, Magsafe wireless charge worked just fine, but keep in mind the magnet is not going to be as strong because you have this slight little gap here. So you have some kind of drop protection. So that kind of hinders the magnet. But if you just care about wireless charging, it's going to charge your phone with no problems whatsoever. Your volume up and down, very clicky. You have your mute switch, so you can mute your phone. And you have your cutouts on the bottom. And I didn't even realize you have this nice little carbon fiber. You guys see that little carbon fiber on the bottom there? The attention to details, and even on the side, really nice. Really adds like that design element. And of course the screen works just fine. Even using 3D touch or haptic touch, it's not gonna be a problem. All right, before I even go even further, let's see what the Taurus case is looking like. And this is, I believe this is for the, okay, this is for the mini. I gave some of these cases to a friend, so I had more, but ooh, this is nice. You guys see this? All right, so we have this black and we have this red. Oh, this is hot. All right, you have your buttons covered. You have your mute switch, you can still access. And you have your cutouts on the bottom. But I love this red accent, and then you have that TPU, so you can see the color of your phone. Even though the black looks just as good, I just feel like the white and red always goes along better in my opinion. Black and red looks good too. And if you have that red Apple Watch Series 6, you're gonna need this color. So this one we went over before, and this is for the 6.1 inch. The green is actually pretty hot. I like the green iPhone 12 this year. At first, I didn't like it on the first impressions. I thought it was too bright and too light, or too muted, I should say. But that subtle minty green color, it really does add, it adds to the simplicity of the phone. Having that black and gray, it kind of goes along well with the colors that you choose. So even if you go with the blue, that gray is going to look gorgeous on any color that you throw at it. Especially maybe the white, because the white and the gray kind of goes along nice with each other. But yeah, you can't go wrong with this SUPCASE here. Now, Magsafe isn't going to attach properly, but it's going to stay into place though. But any little sudden movement is going to move just a smidge. But yeah, you can still charge just fine. Here are all the cases from SUPCASEs. They definitely did knock it out of the park. It would take me at least an hour to just showcase all these cases, but here they are. You have a clear case for the mini. Down here we have the mini. Clear cases showcase the color of your phone. We have this out-of-box style, this rugged case in purple, red, blue, and I love this midnight green one, or this army green. Really freaking sick. SUPCASE, definitely a reliable brand. I highly recommend it. And even if you go with something like this that's not as bulky, you still get that protection at the same time. Just so many variations of the same case, but just a different size and the different colors. But yeah, I'm gonna throw a link in the description to all the cases that were featured down below. Also, I had a Youmaker case, but it was featured on my iPhone 12 film only test, but I gave it to a friend. And I gotta say, that was a beautiful case. I mean, you can see the Apple logo cut out. I just love the colors that it had, but I ended up just giving that away. But none of these case companies paid me. They just donated these cases to me. That basically concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, I appreciate it with a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on. And until next time, guys, have a simple day.